Okay guys, we're going to try and make one of these out of one of these using this awful product. Now I'm not going to recommend that one. I don't like it. In fact, I got a refund from Team U on it. Yeah, oh, that's right, I did do the back. I did that in black because this one was done with resin. This one was done all with resin, the snowflake one. You can remember that back that far. Yeah, hang on, we'll get it dark. No, we'll stick with the same colour. We'll stick with the same colour. It doesn't matter what colour. Only thing, it's got to be see-through. Because it's got to work both sides with the I think I'm doing it the right way. I've forgotten how to do it. Okay, we'll just put a little bit of colour on the bottom anyway. The bottom is actually going to be that way. Now, we're just going to put in the resin first, right up to the top. Right up to the top, then slide him underneath the doohickey. Oh, God, you've always got to take off something. There we go. Open him up. Now, open him up. We've got to pour him in right up around the edge. And you're going to say, oh, that won't come out. Yes, it does come out. I know it comes out. So I've taken him out, but you lose the lid. You do lose the lid. Right up to the top, so it takes a fair bit. Want a nice little edge. I think that's just about there. Hold on to him. We need him in a minute. I'm just going to slide him under. Slide him underneath there, 5 minutes. Oh, of course you're not plugged in, Andrew. Why would you be plugged in today? Why? Why would you not be plugged in? Should be plugged in. I must have had the oven on. Hang on. 1 second. Oh, brother. There we go. 1, 3, 5. Right into 5 minutes. Put him right in there. It never works, that brand. The other brand on Team U worked very well. I can't think of the name of it. Very similar bottle. Then we're going to put him in. Where's me? I've got to blow my nose. Excuse me, guys. Yes, 2 weeks now with hay fever. 2 weeks and counting. I'll have to get some on Thursday. Can't get any tomorrow because I've got no money for the chemist. Ah, dear. As soon as I woke up this morning, it started. Lord only knows what my eye doctor's going to ask me tomorrow. Yeah, that one I made with resin. This one's UV resin. Yeah. It is hard to get out. You will lose the lid. I figured if I've got plenty of lids there, might as well use them for something. And we shall see. should have dropped some alcohol ink in it, shouldn't I? I've got the UV Resin alcohol. Oh, the next one. Five minutes yet? I would have used one of these, but it's a little bit small. A little bit small. No, you use about half a bottle to make one of them. It's 100 grams. It's odourless, totally odourless, fast curing, no yellowing and all that, but this did not behave well for me. Now, if you see that brand on Temu, forget it. Go for the next one. There's about 6 different brands on there. Yeah, easy 6 brands on Temu. And it's in I'm sure it's in the same shape bottle as that. UV hard. It's UV hard, alright. But it's sticky. Now, if this is sticky after all this time, it'll never work. Now, with wood, you will get bubbles. I think that's inevitable. Almost 5 minutes. Are you counting the minutes? Well, at least we've got sunshine today. I hope it's like this tomorrow morning, where I go for my appointment, which is all the way in at Randwick Hospital in the city. About an hour to get from Campbelltown to the city, and probably another 20 minutes running. I've got to leave nice and early. I think it's going to work. Oh, yeah, that's hard. Okay, maybe I'm wrong with the brand, but I have got a refund on that. Maybe I did it wrong. Gee, it's a long time, 5 minutes, guys. I should have turned off the tape. That's about the only editing I do, guys, is if it's like this, I will turn off the tape and then restart the tape again. Then I'll restart. There we go. Now the struggle. Now it's hot. Yep, she's rock hard. Now, if it does come out, might be able to even use this one again. If we can get it out. Coming away from the edge. May have to put it in, of course, again, to stop the stickiness. Use your lids, guys. If you're only using the containers to mix up resin, use your lids, especially the round ones. They're perfect. I haven't seen any square lids, if you know what I mean. Any square 4-inch lids. Now, oh, it is hot. Now, can we save the lid? I don't think so. Oh, that's all right. It's had its purpose. Now, you will have writing on this lid, though. You need to be a bit muscly. Come on. Prove me right. Takes time. You got to break the plastic a little bit, that's all. Got to get that plastic out of the way. Maybe bent for a little bit, but we'll go flat. There we go. Getting there without bending it too much. Got it. We got it. The lid's had it. We just got to straighten that up again. Just got to straighten it up a bit so it sits flat. There we go. Now you've got some writing on it. No, actually you haven't got no writing on it. You just got the little dot indent there. Yes, perfectly flat. And no stickiness. Well, now, I didn't expect that this morning. That should fit in there nicely. Little push. Nice little push. Oh, that's what you got. You got the indents. You got the little indents here. That's all right. We don't worry about that. Now, I'm not too worried about if it doesn't go flat. It's not going to sit down. Okay, let's put a little bit on there and act like a glue. We'll glue it in. Just pour a little bit in. Don't need a lot. We just need to glue it into place. We just need to glue it in. Put it on for a couple of minutes on that side. Glue it in. We'll glue him in. Push him down. Push him down. 2 minutes should do enough for that side. We'll glue him in. Hold him down nice and firm. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hold it too hard, because we're going to put resin on top. I think that's going to work. I think that's going to work, guys. Gee, we might be in luck today. That'd be a first. Oh, that's the last one of them. Every one of them's been sticky and icky and all the rest of it. Oh, excuse me and my nose. I'll get some more on Thursday. It's only a matter of one day. More Claramine tablets. It's a hay fever tablet for allergies. Unless, of course, I've got a cold. Then, of course, it won't work. Might see if I can get some antibiotics from the doctor too. From the eye doctor. I don't think my left eye is functioning right. I'll know more tomorrow. Here we go. Oh, that worked beautifully. Perfect, in fact. Okay, now the top. And this time I am going to torch it. Make a nice little dough. Now it's about 100, just on 100 grams. Now we've used about 70 grams of UV resin. Those that are using it a lot will know exactly. I will get some more, but I'll get some Let's resin. UV. Let me just see, what am I doing here? I know I'm level, but there's the coaster level. That is the thing, is Mr. Coaster nice and level. I think I've got all the edge there. I think it's up on one side maybe, but that's all right. We'll fill that up with resin. There we go. Fill that up with resin and it should be okay. There, now for 5 minutes. Now, of course, it's coming over the edge, but that's okay. If it goes over the edge, it goes over the edge. But I don't want it over the edge. I want it up to the edge. Up to the edge. If it goes up to the edge, it's fine. Just take your time. You've got plenty of time with UV resin. Okay, let's pop that in. And we'll see how we go. Try not to tip it out when you're putting it up in there. I'll give it a full 5 minutes. Okay guys, that's it. We'll be done. Now I didn't torch it, did I? So we'll just have to see if we get any bubbles. Maybe a couple of bubbles there. This is a prototype, so we'll get better at making these up. I bought those containers to mix up resin in. That's a big bubbly area. Why are you bubbling up like that? Well, it is wood. Maybe we have to seal it with Mod Podge. It could be the answer too. Or a sealant, clear sealant. A matte, one of the matte ones. Give it a little spray first to seal it. If it is coming up bubbly. Oh, well, the idea is sound. I'm sure I've done it before and I've never had any bubbles whatsoever in the other projects. Take these off now. Take them off now. Reuse them. We'll have another go at one of these. But it is very bubbly. It is very bubbly. So maybe we should have torched it. Or put some alcohol spray on it. But I can see a lot of bubbles. But for prototype number 1, it's worked. The idea is sound. We've just got to work out how to do it. But I think the clear matte varnish will work on the wood. You want it matte, not glossy. You want it matte, not glossy, and that will stop the bubbles. Mod Podge may work. In a pinch, but you may have the lines from the brush coming through. We don't want the lines from the brush coming through. We want the as clear as you can get it. And it seems to be in the odd spots. I'll show you in a minute. No, this one I did with resin. No, this one worked well. This one worked very well. I don't think my edges weren't very good that day either. But you can paint them with gold. That's Mr. Frosty. He's wood round too, but he had no bubbles whatsoever in him. So that worked very well. I just want to see if you can use it for something else than jewellery making. And you can, but you lose your mould. You lose your mould, that can go in the bin. He's had it. He's had one use. One use with the square ones. I've got a couple of square ones there. No, they're too good. They're too good for that. This was just a quick little one. Oh yeah, he's hard. He's nice and hot too. Now, oh, lots of bubbles. Lots and lots of bubbles. I don't know if you can see them, but I can. Lots of bubbles. Seems to be around this part. Gee, that did go bubbly, didn't it? But the idea is there. We just got to work out how to do it even better. But I'm thinking if you use the clear matte varnish spray on the wood. Yeah, I didn't go up to the edge on that one either. It would work even better. No, we'll get there. We'll get there. I'll go to Bunnings. Now see, it's a bit sticky wet there. It's a bit wet there for some unknown reason. And what is that? Was that from the bubble busting or? It's all right now. A little bit wet there. It might have been from the bubbles busting. Unusual little project, that. Bubbles bust, do they? Where's it coming off? That's what I mean, it does not work, this resin. For another 2 minutes. It does not work around that edge. Okay, that's what I don't like about that brand. Don't get that one from Temu. There's about 3 or 4 different brands, and I'll try and find the one I bought originally. It worked beautifully. But that one, in the bin. It's only about 10 grams left, 20 grams left. I don't know why that didn't work around the edge. Maybe it wasn't on there. Should have worked. Maybe the bubbles busted. I don't know. Oh dear. How many times has that I've blown my nose, guys? Tell me in the comments. bubbles disappear? Now, I think if we put the, like I said, the varnish matte, not gloss, matte. I must get a new insert too. My insert's been seen better days and I haven't used it that often. Okay, I think we're done. Yeah, we're done. Still a bit sticky there. That's what I mean. It still stays sticky. It doesn't go hard. Might do later on, but it's got full of bubbles. Look at it. Full of bubbles. I don't know if you can see the bubbles. Oh, experiment number 1 in the trash. We can do another one of these lines. Got plenty of wood rounds. Okay guys, happy hands, happy tangling, that's it. Have fun with crafting. Wear your gloves. Oh well. Bye. Please subscribe.